6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says development of domestic industries is inevitable for export-led economic growth. The Deputy Prime Minister has reiterated the commitment to create an enabling environment for investment in the country. Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir and the American President at a meeting in Washington have agreed to continue bilateral cooperation in counter-terrorism. Pakistan has again strongly condemned the unjustified and illegitimate aggression by Israel against Iran. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, India has been using sexual violence as a brutal tool to suppress the political aspirations of the Kashmiris. The three-day Shandur Polo Festival will begin in the scenic valley of District Upper Chitral from tomorrow. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has directed for early finalization of national industrial policy in consultation with all the stakeholders for a lasting solution of problems faced by industries and accelerating the industrial growth. Chairing a high-level meeting in Islamabad today, he said development of domestic industries is inevitable for export-led economic growth. The Prime Minister said equipping the industries with international standard manpower and technology is the government's top priority. He said recent economic policies have been devised with the aim to give a boost to domestic industries. During the meeting, recommendations were presented for the development of domestic industries. The World Bank country director in Pakistan, Najib bin Hassan, paid a farewell call on the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister applauded his role in strengthening the partnership between Pakistan and the World Bank. He said Najib bin Hassan will always be remembered for his services in the rehabilitation of the flood-affected people in Pakistan in 2022 and his cooperation with the Pakistani authorities for the World Bank's country partnership framework. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif says the government is committed to promote modern education in the country. He praised the management, teachers and students of 3 Pakistani schools for being ranked among the top 10 community-supported schools in the World Best School Awards 2025. The Prime Minister said by winning this award, the Sanjan Nagar Public Education Trust Higher Secondary School Lahore, Beacon House College Quetta and Nordic International School Lahore have earned accolades for Pakistan in the world. He said such institutions are a guiding light for us in terms of modern curriculum, research, technology and development of backward and rural areas. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister Mohammad Asagdar has reiterated the government's commitment to create an enabling environment for investment, enhance transparency and safeguard interest of all the stakeholders. He was chairing a high-level meeting in Islamabad today to discuss the challenges faced by the power sector. The Deputy Prime Minister emphasized the importance of swift and coordinated action to resolve outstanding issues to ensure long-term stability and economic viability. He underscored the urgency of addressing sustainability concerns and restoring confidence in the sector. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister Mohammad Asagdar held a telephonic conversation with the Foreign Minister of Uzbekistan, Bakhtiar Sadov, today. The two leaders discussed a range of bilateral and regional matters of mutual interest. They exchanged views on the agenda for the upcoming meeting of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers meeting, scheduled to take place in Istanbul from Saturday. Both the leaders also agreed to meet on the sidelines of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers meeting. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The President Asif Ali Zardari, commending the proactive diplomatic initiative of the Coalition Joint Committee, has lauded its efforts for effectively presenting Pakistan's perspective on the global stage. He was talking to the parliamentary leader of Pakistan People's Party parliamentarians in the Senate, Senator Shehri Rahman, who called on him in Islamabad today. During the meeting, matters pertaining to the ongoing budget session were also discussed. Senator Sherry Rahman briefed the President on the progress made in the Senate of Pakistan and highlighted the party's active role in legislative business. She also praised the President of the recent diplomatic efforts undertaken by the Coalition Joint Committee to advance Pakistan's message of peace and responsible strategic maturity in the recent crisis with India, while also garnering international support for Pakistan's position. The American President Donald Trump and the Chief of the Army Staff Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir held a meeting at the White House in Washington. According to sources, President Donald Trump appreciated the ongoing cooperation between Pakistan and the United States in counter-terrorism and acknowledged Pakistan's peace efforts in the region. It was agreed to continue cooperation between the United States and Pakistan in the area of counter-terrorism. President Donald Trump expressed interest in a mutually beneficial trade agreement with Pakistan. Sources said there was mutual agreement to enhance Pak-US cooperation in economic and trade sectors, mining and minerals, artificial intelligence, energy, cryptocurrency, and other areas. Pakistan has again strongly condemned the unjustified and illegitimate aggression by Israel against the Islamic Republic of Iran. At the weekly media briefing in Islamabad today, the Foreign Office spokesperson Shafkat Ali Khan said the Israeli military strikes violate the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Islamic Republic of Iran and clearly contravene the United Nations Charter and fundamental principles of the international law. The spokesperson said Iran has the right to self-defense under Article 51 of the United Nations Charter. Shafkat Ali Khan reiterated that Pakistan stands in resolute solidarity with the people of Iran and unequivocally denounces these blatant provocations, which constitute a grave danger and a serious threat to peace, security, and stability of the entire region and beyond, with serious implications and repercussions. The spokesperson urged the international community and the United Nations to bear the responsibility to uphold the international law, stop this aggression immediately, and hold the aggressor accountable for its actions. The International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict is being observed today. According to the United Nations General Assembly, the day is observed to raise awareness and pay tribute to those who fought for the eradication of crimes. The Indian establishment has been using sexual violence as a brutal tool to terrorize and suppress the legitimate political aspirations of the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. A report by the Kashmir Media Service on the International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict revealed that over 11,267 Kashmiri women have been subjected to sexual assault by the Indian troops in the past 37 years. From mass rapes to individual assaults, these crimes are part of a calculated military strategy to humiliate and intimidate Kashmiris in the struggle for the United Nations' recognized inalienable right to self-determination. The report highlighted shocking cases such as the 1991 Kunan Pushpura mass rape, the 2009 Shupaiya double rape and murder, and the 2018 gang rape of minor Asifa Bano in Katwa. The report also condemned the prolonged detention of over 3,000 women, including resistance leader Sayyida Asiya Andarabi and her associates Fahmida Sofi and Nahida Nasreen. A three-day Shandur Polo Festival will begin in the scenic and picturesque valley of district Upper Chitral from tomorrow. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Culture and Tourism Authority has finalized all the necessary arrangements to hold the polo festival in a befitting manner. During the festival, polo matches will be played between traditional competitors Gilgit-Baltistan and Chitral teams on the highest polo ground in Shandur Chitral. And finally, the weather report. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very hot conditions are likely in the plain areas during the next 12 hours. To end the news, here once again are some of the headlines. The Prime Minister says development of domestic industries is inevitable for export-led economic growth. The Deputy Prime Minister has reiterated the commitment to create an enabling environment for investment in the country. Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir and the American president at a meeting in Washington have agreed to continue bilateral cooperation in counter-terrorism. Those were some of the headlines, and that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.